we have a gentleman tonight, I know that wants to speak before we start any. And, I've talked to him a lot about what he does, and the, board of, the recreation board, Park and Recreation, would like to see him be put on the, in place of, Chris, on the, excuse me, that, and, because Chris cannot come now because of the way he works on, the weekdays, and every once in a while he can't come on the,
Come up with a park committee.
yeah. Travis, would you come up and tell these people who you are and what you do now as far as Parks and Recreation, and you'll turn around this way to the people.
So my name's Travis Neely. I'm the president of the Falcon Youth Football and Cheerleading Organization that we play our home games at Volunteer High School now. And I just feel like I would be a good fit to be helping out the town of Mount Carmel with the same situation.
Okay, thank you. And Travis has been wanting to do this for a long time, and we don't have very many openings on this. And Travis, our committee also told me about him as far as it would be good to be for the job. And so it's been several months ago since I found out about him, and so the board would recommend him to take place of Chris.
Christopher Sexton.
Yes.
What is your last name?
Neely.
Meeting?
Neely.
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 Okay.
Travis Neely.
And he works, like he said, with, is it Little League and all that stuff?
Yeah, it's ages 5 to 12, football and cheer.
Okay, and he would be good to have, I think, on the committee as far as knowing, things about what their recreation does. And our meeting last week that we had, or week before last, they want to start having more people involved and using our facilities up at the park with ball games going on, and I'm sure you will have suggestions what to do too. And Travis Vaughn is the one that put me on him several months ago. And so, and Travis, he did your job before, right?
Yes.
Was the president before.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I was thinking, that I was getting it right. But anyway, so, the committee was on board, on this, as far as, can you fill in anything else I'm leaving out?
No, basically covered everything.
It's okay?
Yes.
Okay, and so, we'd like to recommend Travis to be on this board.
How many people are we allowed on the park committee?
You should have a piece of paper, Jim.
Yeah,
I
it's in here.
got one right here. Is this
Yeah,
accurate?
it should be right there.
Mhm.
Look,
Okay.
There's supposed to be 9 total on that committee. What are your goals as far as being on the Parks Committee? What would you like to see the parks do in the future?
Well, along with what the mayor said, I would like to see the parks get used more. It's just opposed to just people walk. I mean, there's lots of things you can do. I just feel like they're not getting used like they could be.
Have you had a chance to look over the 5-year plan?
I have not.
We haven't, none of us looked over the 5-year plan on that park.
My recommendation would to look at the 5-year plan,
Okay.
and if you would attend the next board meeting, I'd like to have some questions with you.
Okay.
I think we're at the stage where the mayor is names somebody and it's up to the BMA to decide whether that's acceptable or not.
I think that,
So I think you
we
need to say
need
that.
him before our next meeting. And so I would like to recommend him be on the board.
I have no problem with him being on the board, I just want to ask him questions at the next board meeting.
I'll second that too. I think he'd be a good person on the board, really good person.
Thank you. okay? And so I guess we need a roll call, please, to vote him in.
Alderman Darby Patrick,
Yes.
Alderman John Gibson, absent. Alderman Mindy Shooter, absent. Alderman Jim Bear,
Yes.
Alderman Jim Gillum, Vice Mayor Teresa Mock,
Yes.
Mayor Pat Stillwell.
Yes, so Travis, you are one of the board, and Jeff Gray is our chairman, and, then Travis Vaughn is, what is he?
Vice Chair.
Vice chair? I didn't know if he's vice chair or the secretary, but,
Vice Chair.
okay, all right, and, so welcome to one of the boards of Mount Carmel. I appreciate you even wanting to take time away from your family and things to, because I think you'll be an asset, 'cause just like Travis was an asset, and Jeff was an asset, and then Stephen, they might holler at you one of these days and say, okay, we're going to go work at the park and drive the park or whatever, and our guys have been doing that, and it saves time for our employees to do something else, so.